Hi guys, Dan the Mountain Man here, and today we're going to be making Hoecakes and Corn Pone cakes, and that's just spelled P-O-N-E, pone. And and today's video is dedicated to my YouTube friends of Kenneth Hoecakes, known as Fordman, aka Kenneth Hoecakes, and Kendra Caswell. So now what you're going to need for this, and I'm going to explain the difference between a hoe cake and a pone cake, so along the way. So what you're going to need 2 cups of cornmeal, and this is the whole grain corn, so that's what you need. Get the whole grain corn. So I'm going to need 2 cups of that. Going to need a teaspoon of salt, and you're going to need 2 cups of boiling water. So I got that in the tea kettle here, so we're going to put this on here, put this on and get it started heating. Okay, we got that going, starting to heat. So as soon as I get that done, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to make sure you have a tempered glass measuring cup for the boiling water. As soon as that gets done, we'll get that taken care of. So alright guys, well, let's get this going, and we'll see how it all goes. Okay guys, water's almost ready, so we're going to go ahead and start this. First, you put your 2 cups of cornmeal in the bowl here, medium-sized bowl, and put your in teaspoon of salt. We'll go ahead and get this started mixed in there a little bit, and it should be, by the time we get this mixed in here really good, the water should be in there. You can hear it boiling anyway. So we're going to get this mixed in. So as you can see, it's really easy ingredients. So this is how you start out with the Hoecakes and the pone cakes. So we're just waiting for it to do the whistle here. It should be doing any second now. So I got my cup, and it's just a cup. So we're going to need 2 of these size here. Now the reason you want to use a tempered glass cup like this is because if you use a plastic, you want to use metal or tempered glass. So if you use plastic, it could melt with the heat of the water. So let's see here, it should be coming in a minute. Okay. Okay, well, and okay, there's the sound we've been waiting for. Okay, let it get going, right? Don't that sound good? That means the water's boiling and it's ready. So we're going to take that off. And alright, so let's get this here. I'll open this up here. And put it in there. Yeah. 2 cups here. Alright. Now we'll just get it all mixed in. Make sure we get it all that dried cornmeal. Now, this was Hoecakes and Pone cakes were being made all the way back before by the Indians, before the Europeans came to North America, and they the white settlers did make cornmeal, make the Hoecakes and Pone cakes. They really became popular. Well, they became almost a necessity for during the Civil War here in the United States. It was basically one of the few things that they had available in a thing. So, okay, we got this all together. So let's move over to the stove. We'll be right back as soon as we get over there. Okay, guys, for this next step, I got a 1/3 of a cup thing. This will help mold the cakes. I got it greased with baking sheet with I just put vegetable oil on it, and that's for the Pone cakes, which we'll do those, set those up first. Now I got for the Hoecakes, I did a little bit of vegetable oil and some butter mixed in. Butter will give it a little bit of flavor as well as adding some fat. You can use bacon grease if you like, if you have that. That'll really add some flavor to it. So what we're gonna do here to make it easier to slide these things in and out of the thing, I'm just gonna spray some Pam on here, and then we'll just take some the thing and put it in there. Okay, and we'll set this on here. Now I preheated the oven to 425, and you want to put them in for about you want to put the corn cakes in for about 30 to 45 minutes. So that's why we're going to do those first. Get that in there first. So, put these in here. This is coming along pretty good. Well, so these were what the Civil War soldiers made. And if you see my recent videos, I've done a few videos around Gettysburg, which is known as the kind of like the turning point of the Civil War here in the United States. The war between the northern and southern states. And that's where these really came off on. So, and there we go. Let's see, this is just coming along quite nicely. Actually, let me turn the heat up on this a little bit so we can get it going on that. Make one more for the Pone cake. Alright, so I'll put that right there, and I'll go put this in the oven for 30 to 45 minutes. I'll give it a check here. Let me put that in there. So we got the Pone cakes going. Now, as you can see, we're going to start working on the Hoecakes. Now, I've heard that the reason why they're called Hoecakes is that when they didn't have a frying pan, they would do it on the end of a hoe, and that's probably from the slaves. So what you're gonna do is get their heat going, and you just take the cake as you put them together, and put it right in the your fat as it's frying up here. And you want to make sure that you don't burn your bowl here too. So, okay. So, I just want to put that right on in there too. I think I can get one more in here. So, they're coming along quite nicely. Let's see if I can get this mixed up here a little bit better. Alright, so we'll just move that around up and pull it out. Okay, and we'll also just kind of use up the rest of this because we don't want to waste any food. So, let's see if I can get it pushed in there. Alright, put that last one right there. Alright, so, just want to cook it a minute or so on each side, or a few minutes. Get it cooked all the way through. And we'll just let it sit in there. Alright, so I'll give it a few minutes here. I won't bore you with sitting here watching them cook. Alright, so here we'll go. We'll be back in a minute or two. Okay guys, it's been a few minutes here. We're going to go ahead and flip this over. I got it up a little bit further than I should heat up on it, so burnt just the top a little layer a little bit. And just flip these over and cook them a little bit better here. Alright. There we go. We're getting them cooked up there. They look pretty good here. Get a few minutes here to make sure they cook all the way through. So these are the Hoecakes, and they would do the Pone cakes in the Dutch oven. So basically, the Hoecakes mean that they're fried, and the Pone cakes mean that they're baked in some fashion. Now, Pone cakes were usually baked either on the rock on the side of the campfire, or they were baked in if they were lucky enough to have a Dutch oven, they were baked in a Dutch oven. So and it was really easy. All you needed was a little bit of water and cornmeal. So it was all right. Getting it going here. Let me see if I can get me a plate here. And we will serve these up here. Let's take a look at the bottom side. Yeah, I can go a little bit more here. Probably the smaller ones are probably a little bit better, so might want to cut them in half a little bit, but you know, So you don't have to be perfect when you're cooking. So let's go ahead and pull these out. A couple of minutes on each side. We'll see how these turn out here. Yeah. Whoop. Alright. So I'm going to set these aside and we'll wait for the pone cakes to finish up. So I'll see you guys here in a few more minutes when the pone cakes are done. Okay guys, as you can see, we got these all done. I've let them cool for a little bit. These are the Hoecakes right here. Those were the fried ones. And then these guys here are the corn pone cakes. So we're going to give them a try here. So first we're going to do the Hoecake. So let's go ahead and do that one. So here we go. It's good. Don't really need any sugar. It's nice, moist. It's good butter flavor. That's why I use the butter, to get the butter. So that gets in there. And like I said, you can use bacon, a little bit of bacon grease to put in there as well. Something fat to use. Now, as a Hoecake, that means that it's fried in the frying pan and stuff like that. So, nice, good, moist. Great, great flavor. Okay, now let's this back, set that down there, and then we'll go and do the other one here. All right, so now we're going to do the pone cake. So here's the pone cake. As you can see, it's oven. It's baked in the oven. And if you're out camping, you can do this in a Dutch oven, or you can even put it on the side of the rock as you're on your campfire and bake it there. So you can see it's a nice golden brown. Nice. So let's go give this a try now. So here we go. Wow. Outside's nice and crisp. Still nice and moist on the inside. Alright. Now this is a corn pone cake. So basically what pone cake is where you bake it in the oven. So just corn, water, a little bit of salt. So just something really easy, and a little part of history too. It's what soldiers in the Civil War ate a lot, and it goes all the way back to the Native Americans before the Europeans came into the country. So guys, leave a comment below. Also hit that like button, let me know that you like this video, and also if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel to catch other cooking videos like this. I try to get one out on Saturday morning. I also do some taste test videos and some sightseeing and adventure videos as well. So guys, I want you to enjoy the day the Lord's given you, and I'll see you on the next video. I'm gonna finish up my Hoecake and my pone cake. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned the difference between a Hoecake and a pone cake. And again, this video is dedicated to my YouTube friends of Kenneth and Kendra Caswell. I'll put a link to their channels. And Kenneth does a little bit more on his channel than Kendra. And Kendra gets one every once in a while there. So I'll see you guys later. You check their videos out. Let me finish these up. Good, good, good.